Well, Skiprgus here. Thanks for watching another video. This one is going to be a maintenance for a 150 VTec outboard Honda motor, changing out the fuel filter and looking at the water separator as well while you've got it open. But the hard part is getting to that high pressure fuel filter, which is kind of tucked in behind next to the other fuel filters, but a little hard to get to, so you pretty much want to or have to move that side panel in order to get access to it. And as we get started, here's some of the things you're going to need. Flathead screwdriver, medium size, number 3 Phillips screwdriver, 10 millimeter socket and wrench that is gratefully Honda's only size that we need. And I've got little vice grips there, and I use a couple shims of wood to crimp off the fuel lines. And the OEM parts, you can get the numbers here for them. That's the high pressure fuel on the left, and on the right is the standard fuel filter. You might want to buy an extra one to have that in a toolbox somewhere just in case. These parts should be available online from various suppliers. Not too difficult to get, but do some shopping. The price points on these can be quite different and excessive if you are not careful in your shopping choice. Bolts, here are some of the locations of them. It's kind of a little bit of a Easter egg hunt to find them all, but this will show you where they're located. All the same size, so that helps. This little rubber back panel is probably the most confusing part to remove. 6 little grommets that come out. Save them all because you got to use them to put back together the unit when you're done. A little cap pops up from the grommet and allows it to shrink out so that you can pull it away from the body. Now you'll have 3 number 3 Phillips head screw head bolts that will come out away from a nut, and that separates the 2 halves. There's another little bolt on the top coming in that you have to remove, and then there's a little tab. You got to lift up to get that over the tab so you can remove that side. Not a bad idea to crimp off that incoming fuel line. I use small vice grips with a couple pieces of wood shim, and that'll keep you from nicking that fuel line. Now it's easy to get at those 2 10mm nuts that hold the bracket that retains the fuel filter and the water separator. There's a little hose that might be in your way. You can just pull that off temporarily. And then you've got the bracket itself with a rubber keeper that you can just push these filters out of to get at access for those screws. 3 small screws and you can pull that bowl off and replace the filter. Not a bad idea to change these gaskets out when you're changing the filters too. They're cheap. And check out that water trap as well. If you see any water in there, obviously you want to clean that out and maybe ask yourself why. Do a little investigation to see what's causing that. Now the cover for the high pressure fuel filter. You want those 3 screws, not the nut on top. Leave that alone. A regular head screwdriver mid-size to get those loosened up, and make sure you place the ring on that too so it doesn't leak. You can see after I pulled this thing out, it's got quite a bit of difference between here, the new filter, and what we're seeing as the one that we picked out. Was pretty dirty, and that was part of my performance problems on this. I need to change it. There's the rubber seal on this side. If you feel in there, there's a spring that pushes up against the flat bit here, and the hole goes towards the cover. That up. Put it all back together and give it a try. Before you get on the lake, make sure you prime it up good to get that gas through the filter when you do. get out there and enjoy the water. It's going to be a beautiful summer for us. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe. It means a lot to me to know that people are paying attention to this and want me to continue. Thanks.